Om Sri Sai Ram. We are beginning the 10th standard syllabus with the first chapter in the state board and the 5th chapter in NCERT textbook, that is about arithmetic progression. Swami is very particular that these classes should be run so that students, wherever they are located, they are able to learn their lessons comfortably sitting at home and not waste their time. So the chapter name is Arithmetic Progression. Progression basically means improvement. Suppose you have got a set of numbers, and if you just write them as they are, then they are just numbers. But if you arrange them either in ascending order or in descending order, it becomes a sequence. You are all familiar with these sequences. Just recollect your childhood when you are initiated into studies. You have been taught two things. One were alphabets, another were numbers. So suppose we take the numbers which you have been learning. These are the numbers which you have learned initially. It forms a sequence. Why it forms a sequence? Because you can see that they are in the increasing order. Another very simple from this same sequence which we can extract is that of even numbers. You simply select the even numbers. This is also a sequence. We call them even numbers. Similarly, you can take odd numbers and make one more sequence. On your own, you can write any number of sequences. Let us take, for example, we have 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, etc. This is another sequence. Here we find that the numbers are arranged in decreasing order. This sequence can be that of negative numbers also. For example, -5, -4, -3, -2, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, etc. This is another sequence. Let us observe these sequences carefully. Each sequence has got something very unique. You can see that every element or every member in the sequence can be obtained by adding a fixed number to the previous number. For example, here we have 4. When we add 1 to it, it becomes 5. 5, 1, we add 1, it becomes 6. 6, 1 added, it becomes 7. 7, 1 added, it becomes 8. So, here we are adding 1 to the previous number to get the next number. Look at this particular sequence of even numbers. Here, when we add 2 to 2, it becomes 4, 4 plus 2 becomes 6, 6 plus 2 becomes 8, and it goes that way. So here, that particular number is 2. This particular sequence also has got 2, because the difference between two odd numbers is also 2. When we look at this particular sequence, the number which we are adding is not a positive number but a negative number. So 100 minus 10 gives you 90, 90 minus 10 gives you 80, 80 minus 10 gives you 70, 70 minus 10 gives you 60. So in that particular way, the number which is added is minus 10. Look at these numbers. What is that we added here to get this particular sequence? What we should add with minus 5 to make it minus 4? So it is again plus 1. Minus 5 plus 1 gives you minus 4. Minus 4 plus 1 gives you minus 3. Minus 3 plus 1 gives you minus 2. So here that particular number is minus 1. Any sequence in which if the numbers can be obtained by adding a fixed number to the previous number except for the first number is known as arithmetic progression. Let me repeat. Any sequence in which the members can be obtained, the elements can be obtained by adding a fixed number to the previous number except for the first number, because first number, before first nothing will be there. So that is not applicable for first number, but after first number, if every number can be obtained by adding a fixed number to the previous number, it is called arithmetic progression. So all of them are arithmetic progressions. And we come across these situations many in our life. Take for example, let us say you are traveling from one place to another place in a city. So you are traveling either by a taxi or maybe by auto. Let us take a simple example of auto. Suppose you are traveling by auto. So as soon as you sit in the auto driver activates the machine which shows you the amount. You find that for some distance the amount is not changing, and afterwards it keeps changing. Whether you travel for half a kilometer, whether you travel for 1/3 kilometer, whether you travel for 1 full kilometer, the amount which you have to pay is the fixed amount which the machine is showing. For subsequent distances, subsequent kilometers, it will be adding to it. For example, let us say for the first 1 kilometer, it is 10 rupees, and for subsequent kilometers, it is 5 rupees gets added. So whether you travel 1 full kilometer or you travel half a kilometer, you have to pay 10 rupees. So initially you will be paying 10 rupees. For second kilometer you will be adding 5, so it will be showing 15 rupees, and then it will be showing 20 rupees, then it will be showing 25 rupees. Etc. So this is also an arithmetic progression. Take another example. A person joined newly as a teacher. He is being given the salary, let us say 15,000 rupees when he joined. And every year he is being given an yearly increment of 1,000 rupees. So if you try to find out what was his salary in last 5-6 years, it will be like this. First year it is 15,000 rupees. Next year 1,000 is added, so it becomes 16,000 rupees. Next year another 1,000 is added, it becomes 17,000 rupees. Next it becomes 18,000 rupees, and it's so. Once again, we find that it is an arithmetic progression. Why? Because by adding 1000 rupees to the previous number, you are getting the next number. What is important here is to make note what is the first number. Is called first element. So the first number we generally call it A1. First term, you can call it term, you can call it element, you can call it member, whatever name you want to give, you can give. So let us say A1. The second member we call it A2, third member we call it A3, next member we call it A4, etc., etc. The number which we are adding to the previous number in order to get the sequence, or in order to get the other members or elements or terms of the sequence, is known as common difference. Why do we call it common difference? Because difference between any two consecutive terms is same. It is common. The difference between 4 and 6 is same as the difference between 6 and 8. The difference between 80 and 70 is same as difference between 60 and 50. So this is known as common difference. And the first term of the sequence is very, very significant, because we will be using it time and again. Is called first term of the sequence, and we represent it as A1. So the first term is A1. Common difference is D, is represented by D, which is called common difference, which is the difference between any two consecutive terms. So this is a simple introduction about arithmetic progression. In the next class, we will be studying how to find any term of this particular sequence, how to find number of terms in the sequence, how to find common difference if the sequence is given, etc., etc. So let us wait for the next class, and I wish that each one of you can write at least 3 sequences which fulfill this particular condition of arithmetic progression on your own. Just take a paper and write down 3 sequences which are arithmetic sequences. Mind you, this common difference which we are talking, it can be positive, it can be negative, and it can also be 0. Suppose in a sequence you have got numbers 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, etc. Is also an arithmetic progression. Just that the common difference is 0. Thank you. Sai Ram.